can see me. We have our fake camera guy again today. Welcome back to our channel. So sorry guys, we've been gone for a while. Lots going on, a lot of death, just needed to process. So holidays, but we're back. We just wanted to do a little episode for you guys today. Show off our new little piece of equipment that we have so you guys can see how it works. This is the ANC, which is great because it filters out all of that noise. So you guys won't be able to hear that awful, horrible noise that always goes around. So,
yeah, quick little cemetery episode, guys.
yeah, we're here at Oak Grove.
Yeah.
We're with the
Borden.
Bordens. Who else?
We got some great stuff coming up in the future, though.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do. We just had to take a little break. It was just, it was a lot.
But we didn't want you to wait for that.
Yeah.
So we're throwing in this episode, and we hope you enjoy it.
Yep, quick little episode. So here at the Oak Grove Cemetery, there are a lot of other interesting people buried here besides just the Bordens. So we're going to look for a specific lady. Do you want to tell the story about Bertha?
Yeah, she was actually a young woman, 22 years old, Bertha Manchester. She was from the time of the Bordens, Deb. Crazy. She actually gets hatcheted to death 10 months after the Borden incident. I mean, Lisbeth's trial was just beginning at that point, so here's a new hatchet murder in the city. Of course, police think, oh, maybe Lizzie didn't do it. Maybe it was the killer of Bertha who killed the Bordens. Well, come to find out, they end up catching this killer, Deb. His name was Jose Carrero. He's tried, he's convicted, he serves time, later released, deported back to Portugal, and never allowed back into the United States. So Lizzie's trial goes on because the murderer was caught. When they looked into this guy, they found out he was not in the country at the time of the Borden murders.
Oh my goodness, wow.
Yeah, he wasn't here yet, so that's why Lizzie's trial proceeded.
Right. And she was young. She was 22.
22.
Right.
Imagine, young girl.
Wow.
He stole these coins that she had that her father had put holes in it for like a necklace.
Oh, wow.
And he went to go buy new shoes with them. So of course the coins were recognized and he was captured immediately.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's an amazing story. So we're going to go try to find Bertha. We're going to do the spirit box using the new piece of equipment, see if she comes through. We have another cool spot in this cemetery that we are going to take you guys over to as well. And then we're going to go to a very old cemetery. It might be dark by the time we get there, so it might be even more creepy, but...
Might be dark by the time we get to the other
I
graves.
know, right?
We better get this on the road.
Gosh, you ready?
Let's do this. Are we going to turn this on?
All right, guys, so we found Bertha. We're going to try to talk to her. We have our new little piece of equipment, the ANC. I'm going to record. So
Buried right next to her mom, her father, and her father's second wife.
we're going to record, see if we get anything. You guys can listen. I hope you can hear from there. You're kind of far away. I did hear one voice. So Bertha, Sue explained to you kind of like what's going on. I'll let you hold this. We just wanted to say hi. Could we hear from you? We're so sorry about what happened. Right? Yeah.
Bertha, was it Jose? He was convicted of killing you. Was it Jose, the man, Portuguese man who worked for your father? Guys, we're actually trying a new thing with the spirit box, by the way. That's why you're not hearing all that white noise. It's a new device. So supposedly just their voice will come through without the white noise. So we're actually checking out this new piece of equipment as well.
And I'm going to move the camera a little closer.
Sure.
And then we're going to listen back. Hi. Is this Bertha's dad? It's very cold out here, guys.
Manchester or Bertha, if we could please get your permission to speak to you. Thank you. Thank you. Was the right man caught and jailed for this crime? Sound like a yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen back.
Well, I'm glad she got some justice.
I'm gonna give you a couple more minutes, Bertha, because it's really, really cold out here, and I'm starting to freeze. So it's okay to speak to us. A couple more minutes.
Get a male and a female voice come through, guys.
Yep.
Oh, you can talk into this little device in my hand as well. It's nothing here that's gonna hurt you. It's just our way of communicating.
That was clear. I'll go back and listen. You
Yep.
should be able to hear that.
Well, thank you for speaking to us, and hopefully we got something. And rest in peace.
All right.
Please.
Thank you, guys. All right, I'm gonna go.
Can you hit the...
Gonna listen back, guys. All right, so we're back in the truck because it's really cold. We think we heard a woman that was Bertha, but we couldn't really make out what she was saying. But I'm sorry, guys. We did have a guy that came through, and we was saying it's just our way to communicate. And at first I thought, so you guys are going to have to let us know what you think. At first I thought it said Kevin. Then Sue said, wait a minute, it's communicate. I'm like, wait a minute, he's saying communicate. And then we thought he was saying okay. So I'll play it a couple of times and you guys let us know what you think it said, okay?
It's nothing here that's gonna hurt you. It's just our way of communicating. Communicating. Communicating.
All right, so you guys decide. Let us know what you think.
So hey
All right,
guys.
guys, we have another story for you. We're at another little set of graves here. I'll do some close-ups for you in a minute. So it's kind of an unusual story. A lot of people that have come to Lizzie's, of course, know about it. But we have 3 little ghost children up on the 3rd floor. And we miss them dearly because we used to communicate with them all the time. Well, now we're here at their graves. But where did the little ghost children come from? So before Mr. Borden moved in, his uncle lived next door with his wife and 3 children. Well, she drowned the children in the well, killed herself in the kitchen. But the oldest child, they climbed out, right?
Mary, yeah.
Mary survived, but Holder and Elijah did not make it. And they are on the 3rd floor at the Borden house. So we are here and we're going to try to communicate with them. So again, we're going to turn on the spirit box.
All right, guys. Let's see what we get.
All right, let's see what we get. We have the spirit box on. I'm recording as well. Hi. Is that you, Holder and Elijah? It's Sue and Deb. Hi.
Hi, we come to visit you.
We missed you at the house. You can come through over here, right? How are things at the house? Have people been playing with you?
How's your cousin Andrew been? Ooh,
That was a woman.
definitely a woman. Are you Eliza? Hi, Eliza.
Hi, Liza. Is that you, Ludwig? That sounded like you.
Just come to talk to the children, or you.
If that was you, Ludwig. Ludwig, can you say your name? Hi.
Can you tell us what happened to the children?
Drowned. Sounded like drowned.
Could be. We're recording, guys, so we'll play it.
Yeah, we'll play it back for you guys. What did your wife do to the children?
Wasn't your fault, Eliza.
Wasn't your fault, Eliza.
You were sick.
Yeah. It was her. I heard her in the background.
It was an accident. You didn't know. You weren't well.
Yeah. Bye. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a couple more minutes because it's really cold, okay? And then we're gonna listen back, okay?
You could talk into this as well. Well, kids, if you want to come say hi. You remember Deb and I.
You guys still playing up on the third floor? Hi.
Child's voice.
I heard them.
Hey, guys. You miss us? Reading your stories? Yeah? I hope someone's still reading you stories.
All right, guys, I'm gonna hang up now. Bye, guys.
Well, before we go, guys, we'll do a little close-up on the graves.
If you want to get a close-up on the graves. Which
So
ones
you
are
can
they?
see they both died at the same year, 1848.
These two, right?
Yes. Huldah and Eliza.
Yep.
And the older sister Mary's over here. Of course, Mary lived a lot longer before she died. And the mother and father are over here, guys. So this is Eliza Borden, the mom. And over here we have Ludwig Borden. This is Andrew's uncle. He owned the yellow house next door to the Borden property. Very tragic story in 1848, guys. So sad.
Yeah.
But as you heard, the children are coming through, as well as Eliza and Ludwig. It sounded like Ludwig.
It's definitely Ludwig. Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. We're going to listen back. Okay. I'm reviewing the recordings from when we were at the kids' graves, and when I first turned it on, you can hear someone say hi. I don't know if it's the kids or not, but ready?
I'm recording as well. I'm recording as well.
So there's that one. All right, so I think this was Ludwig because we've had him come through on the spirit box before. It kind of sounds like him. I can't really make out what he's saying. I think maybe he's saying hi, but you guys can let us know what you think. Definitely sounds like Ludwig. So we asked Ludwig what happened to the children. It sounds like he says died, but I'm not positive. Again, guys, let me know what you hear.
Hi. Can you tell us what happened to the children?
So I think the kids came through. Sue said, you remember me and Deb. We heard hi. It actually sounded like them. I hope you guys can hear it.
You guys still playing up on the third floor?
Oh, our children. I miss them so much. Aw. So here we are at the North End Burial Ground, correct?
Yes.
So one of the reasons we came here was Sue has a great story. So she has a friend who owns an extremely haunted house up the street from here. We won't do an episode because we don't want to kick it up. They finally got it to quiet down now, but there was actually a book about it. But there's a story about this woman, Rhoda Hathaway, that has to kind of go along with that house. So I'm going to let Sue tell you the story.
Yeah, it's a very old house, built in the 1700s. They were Tories when we were fighting the British. That's how far it dates back, guys. So a friend of mine's family purchased the home in the 1970s, and they started getting activity right away. And one day there was a knock at the door, and my friend's mom opens the door, and it's this woman standing there. You know, she's dressed kind of odd, and she says that she just came from the North End burial grounds, and that she used to live at this address. May I see the house? So she looked just like anybody else. My friend's mom lets her in, right? She walks around the whole house, points out things that have changed, like a walled-up fireplace, things like that. She proceeds to leave the house, guys, right? Now, my friend's father is out in the driveway. The mother decides she was going to say something else to the woman. So she opens the door up. She doesn't see the lady anywhere. So she asks her husband, oh, where did the woman go? Hey, he's like, what woman? She's like, the one that just walked out of the house. He said, nobody came out the door.
Wow.
Crazy. So my friend's family researches this woman. And guys, yes, she did live in the house. And yeah, she did come from the North End burial ground. But check it out, guys. She lived in that house from 1791 to 1871. Is that not insane?
So she was dead.
She got a whole tour of her previous home.
Can you even imagine that? How cool is that? So that's like, I mean, my point that I always make, I think a lot of times we see apparitions, but we don't even know we're seeing them because some of them look so real.
I mean, I know I did when I was a kid, Deb. In the
It's
cemetery
incredible.
we just left. It was a man dressed strange to me. I was just a young kid. Thought nothing of it until he disappears right in front of us. And now as an adult looking back, I'm like, oh my God, I had a whole conversation with a spirit in a cemetery. It's kind of crazy, but it can happen. So, you know, we just wanted to point out this old grave, tell you that cool story, and maybe see if we can get her to respond to us. What do you think?
All right, let's give it a shot. Let's do this. So now we're going to do... So Rhoda, we just wanted to say hi. Can you come through? Rhoda, Terry Hathaway.
I was just talking about you and you being a part of the history of Fall River. Living in a very historic house in the city, which I know you visited once. And we were just wondering if we could have permission to speak to you for a moment.
It's an amazing house that you lived in. I could see why you would want to go back and visit. Right? I'm Deb, Sue, and Cindy. Can you say hi to our viewers?
This is just things that help us communicate with you.
That's all.
Nothing here will hurt you. If you want to speak into this device, we'll be able to hear you. Or you can use what Deb's holding to speak through.
Did you have any children, Rhoda? Are they buried here as well?
They're children.
I wanted her to
I couldn't
say
resist it. I'm sorry.
How many children did you have?
I hope it's okay that we're talking to you.
Would you like us to drive by your house?
I don't think we will.
All right, Rhoda, I'm going to give you a couple more minutes. Or anyone else in here that would like to come through? I'm sure there's a lot of interesting people in here.
Yeah, I hear Benedict Arnold.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a very old cemetery. It's one of the original cemeteries here in the city. Matter of fact, a lot of people that are in Oak Grove now were transplanted when Oak Grove opened up from this cemetery.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to hang up, Rhoda. I'll give you one more chance if anybody else wants to come through. All right, thank you very much. All right. All right, guys, another EVP. This is so crazy. When I was getting the spirit box ready again, see, I knew I should have done EVP there. I had a funny feeling, but I didn't. So the speaker's getting ready. It says SB7 mode, and you hear a whisper, "It's cold." Ready? That wasn't us. It's like all original in there, Cindy. I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera, but what a cool little place.
It is.
I don't know if this was like the cemetery office or what this was. That's really cool. Made out of stone. It's amazing. Wow. It goes like back, it goes back into the hill, 1849. And then this, I don't know if this was like a misplaced gravestone or what, but man, it's really heavy. Wow. Wicked cool. Anybody in there? Hello. Can't really see. So hi guys, just a quick review. I wanted you guys to listen back when we were at the cemetery, the North Burial Ground. We were at the little tomb, and I kind of peeked in and I said, anybody in here? And then Cindy panned around the back, and then right at the end, before she shut it off, we caught an EVP that says, yeah. So try to backtrack to that. That cemetery was ripe for EVP, so I think we're definitely going to go back and do some more there. So travel back, listen. So guys, I hope you enjoyed our little quick video we did for you, our little cemetery jaunt. It was interesting. I mean, I feel like we did have a lot of people that came through.
We did.
You know, Ludwig, his voice, you cannot mistake his voice. It's because we had gotten him once before, guys, in the gift shop over at 2nd Street. It was crazy. He's a very strong spirit. So I wasn't surprised that he came through.
Clearly heard the children.
The kids. Oh my God. And that was amazing because we miss, you know, interacting with them over there so much. I hated to have to leave them. So it's nice to know that we can still communicate with them. That's a good feeling. It is. And then the second cemetery, I don't know why, but I just felt like I had to turn on, I should have been doing EVP. But I said, oh no, the traffic, why do EVP? But I just had this strong feeling. And it's funny because we got 2 EVPs over there just while I was getting the spirit box ready. So it's funny how some locations you get more EVP and some you get more on the spirit box. Like when we met with Greg in our other episode, not much on the spirit box, but we get that great EVP.
Dig deep.
Yeah, dig deep. So I got to remember I totally have to remember to, when I get that feeling, no matter where we are, just to do the EVP.
Yeah.
Because that really, you know, it's funny how it works. But I felt like it was a good day. I felt like they all communicated with us.
Yeah.
And we got a lot on the spirit box.
Great stories behind each place that we took you to, guys.
Yeah.
Did we talk about Bertha Manchester?
Yeah, we did.
We talked about.
We told the story of Bertha.
What we got at the site?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because Bertha was, I'm not sure. I thought I heard a woman.
I did hear a woman at Bertha's and a man.
Right. I couldn't make out the woman, though. I could not, even listening back, guys, I couldn't make out what she was saying. Could have been her. And then there was the man, the one that I played for them. Which we couldn't decide, and maybe that was her dad.
And they were unfamiliar voices to us, so we wouldn't know if it was actually their voice or anybody else.
Anybody else, exactly.
Whereas Ludwig, we've heard that voice before. The children, we've heard them before.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So we do have some really exciting things coming up for you. We just wanted to get something out to you guys for a little bit of fun because we hadn't done anything in a while with everything going on.
But we got a really great location coming up in March.
Mm-hmm.
And another great location that you guys are really gonna love in June.
Yeah, so we got some big events coming up that are gonna make up for amazing episodes.
Yep.
That we're really excited about.
But we'll try to get other things in between.
Yeah, in between, we'll get going again. We'll
It's
get
so
our
tough with
gumption
COVID.
back
I mean,
up.
everywhere we want to go, it's like,
Mhm.
yeah, we're closed.
Exactly.
We can't come
Yeah.
inside or whatever.
Yeah,
But,
so,
we're working on
yeah, we're getting there, guys, we're getting
it.
there.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, but I just would like to thank you guys so much for watching. We love you guys. Be sure to share the love. Bye.
Bye.